Welcome to Mojo Travels, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 cliff diving spots in the US.
Are you a fan of our videos? Be sure to subscribe to Mojo Travels and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
For this list, we're looking at canyons, lakes, and other areas across the states that offer high-octane diving and jumping experiences. Just remember, if you do ever try cliff diving, always be very careful, cautious, and never exceed your level of expertise. Number 10. Kauai, Hawaii. Comprised of multiple islands, Hawaii is cliff diving central. While your choices are ample, this big island destination is among the most atmospheric. Translating to the point, Kauai isn't solely defined by its cliff diving. People also flock to this breezy spot to see the horizontal trees blowing against the wind farm backdrop. You're inclined to see horses roaming the area as well. The lava ledges are the main reason to visit though, providing a site for fishing, watching the sunrise, and, of course, diving. Being the southernmost point in Hawaii and all 50 US states, diving at Kauai Point is an experience unlike any other. After that, head over to Papakaloa Green Sand Beach to watch the olive tide come in. Number 9. Copper Canyon, Arizona. Lake Havasu has been described as Arizona's playground. One of its most thrilling spots will literally push you to the edge. Accessible by boat, Copper Canyon earns its name due to an abandoned copper mine and formations of tarnished copper. Ever since being featured on MTV's Spring Break series back in 1995, Copper Canyon has proven increasingly popular among teenagers and college students. The area also attracts families, especially over holiday weekends. Copper Canyon is best known for its 80-foot rock jump. While that jump is only for experienced divers, there are smaller surrounding cliffs. Boats also provide a relaxing vantage point for watching other jumpers. Number 8. Dorset Quarry, Vermont. Since cliff diving can sound intimidating to some, newcomers might want to start with something laid back. For those looking to get their feet wet, pun intended, Dorset Quarry is the spot for you. Promoted as the country's oldest commercial marble quarry, this landmark has changed significantly since 1785. Now, instead of mining marble, it's primarily used as a swimming hole that plunges 60 feet deep. The marble slabs are ideal for sunbathing and cliff diving. The sizes of the cliffs vary, meaning you're bound to find one in your comfort zone. Vermont's signature green landscape is in full swing, guaranteeing a pleasant view as you drop into the fresh water. Whether you're cliff diving or just hanging out, Dorset Quarry will appeal to all ages. Number 7. Waianapa State Park, Hawaii. Dominated by a black sand beach, mesic forest, and glistening fresh water that supplies its name, Waianapa State Park is among the most uniquely beautiful places on the island of Maui. From the blowholes to the lava tubes, the area has no shortage of exhilarating sights. No activity will get the adrenaline pumping like cliff diving, however. The area has various islets that call to cliff jumpers like boats drawn to lighthouses. If you want to jump closer to the black sand beach, it's best to go when the waters are calm. Leaping from the jagged cliffs, you'll momentarily feel as if you're soaring through the sky like the seabird colonies that occupy the park. Then when you hit the water, it's pure bliss. Number 6. Lake Powell, Utah and Arizona. Running through the Utah-Arizona border, Lake Powell is the country's second largest human-made reservoir in terms of water capacity. Nearly 2 million visitors annually head to Lake Powell for swimming, boating, and observing the splendorous formations. This marriage of rocks and water naturally entices cliff jumpers, although legally people can only jump from rocks that are 15 feet or lower. While this might alienate some daredevils, cliff jumping isn't all about height, it's just as much about ambience. On that level, Lake Powell is such a stunning sight that it doesn't matter if you're falling 15 feet or 55 feet. You're always going to feel the gravitas of your surroundings. Cliff jumping at Lake Powell is like sliding down a rainbow into deep blue water. Number 5. Cave Point County Park, Wisconsin. This Door County hallmark regularly attracts hikers, swimmers, and those on the prowl for Instagrammable moments. Above all else, Cave Point was made for cliff divers. Throughout the centuries, the carved rocks were formed by the hard-hitting waves hurtling towards the shore. Some of the limestone cliffs stretch over 30 feet. While you should be cautious of those waves, you're bound to find a spacious and safe spot to make a splash. Cave Point isn't just for cliff divers, but scuba divers as well. The sea cave can be explored either underwater or aboard a kayak. However, few things can top the rush of leaping off a bluff into water. It's one of the most elating experiences you can have along Lake Michigan. Number 4. Malibu Creek, California. If you want to get a good hike or climb in before cliff diving, Malibu Creek should be right up your alley. It takes about 4 miles and a little under 2 hours to trek through the park's C-shaped gorge. Once you cross a bridge over the creek, you'll uncover Rock Pool, a peaceful, shady spot where responsible people can take a stimulating plunge into the water. This isn't the only spot for cliff jumpers. There are various rock ponds spread throughout Malibu Creek. Whichever body of water you stumble across, it's a heart-racing way to wash away the sweat after a lengthy journey. Just remember that the waters can be shallow, so be sure to scout out the area before diving. Number 3. Possum Kingdom Lake, Texas. While every spot on this list is well suited for cliff diving, Possum Kingdom Lake makes a point of promoting it. Almost every year, the Red Bull Cliff Diving Challenge attracts the best of the best. Not for the faint of heart, competitors dive from cliffs that reach up to 85 and just over 90 feet. With one formation being called Hell's Gate, this Texas lake warns you up front that daredevils are welcome. If you're looking for something more casual though, there are numerous smaller cliffs surrounding the area. Outside of professional competition, it's illegal to jump from cliffs that exceed 20 feet. Even if you don't feel the impulse to jump, the annual diving challenge is one of the community's most entertaining events. Number 2. Crater Lake National Park, Oregon. Nearly reaching a depth of 2,000 feet, Crater Lake is the deepest that America has to offer. Just as deep is the colour of the blue water that surrounds the area. The lake took on its distinct appearance over a period spanning more than 7,000 years. Likewise, their highest peaks exceed 7,000 feet. We certainly wouldn't recommend jumping from that height though, no matter how hardcore you are. The good news is that Crater Lake is loaded with bluffs around the 30-foot range. Even that height isn't to be taken lightly, however. While the jump itself takes a fair deal of courage, the cold water is the real test of endurance. For true thrill seekers though, Crater Lake is a challenge well worth accepting. Number 1. Havasu Falls, Arizona. It's no secret that the Grand Canyon is a natural wonder. To see the most wondrous part, you need to seek out Havasu Falls. Lit up like a sunset, this elegant waterfall plummets over 90 feet. As tempting as that sounds for the truly fearless, jumping from this height might not be the smartest idea. Standing from atop the falls is inspiring and scary as hell all at once. Fortunately, it's not hard to sniff out other nearby jumping spots ranging from 30 to 60 feet. If you want to base an entire trip around cliff jumping, book a reservation at the neighbouring campground. This site is nothing short of legendary, and if you conquer any of these cliff dives, you'll earn a similar status.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Mojo Travels, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.